She knew that one mistake would cost her life. Mildred moved cautiously through the dark, rain-soaked streets of the occupied city, every footstep echoing faintly against the wet cobblestones. The air smelled of rain, smoke, and something metallic, something ominous. Every shadow could hide a threat. Every distant sound could reveal her presence. She was a spy, and today her mission could alter the course of the war or bury her forever. The rain blurred the edges of buildings, puddles mirrored flickering lamplight, and Mildred felt the relentless pressure of time pressing against her. In her hands was a folded map, delicate but vital. A single slip could cost countless lives. Every heartbeat seemed amplified, resonating with the rhythm of the city at night. And yet, this was only the beginning. Her training had been relentless. Months of endurance, stealth, and psychological preparation had honed her into a shadow among shadows. She had learned to overhear whispers behind thick walls, detect deception in a fleeting glance, and anticipate danger before it even appeared. Every movement had been practiced to precision, every breath controlled, every expression a mask. She had mastered the art of invisibility, blending with crowds, dissolving into the night as if she were nothing more than mist. The first mission, simple on paper, was lethal in reality. Infiltrate the home of a local official known to safeguard critical maps of German troop movements. Inside, the house reeked of wax, old wood, and musty books. Floorboards groaned with each step, threatening to betray her presence. Mildred felt her pulse quicken, yet her face remained an unbroken mask of calm. She located the map behind a false wall in a massive desk. Just as she carefully retrieved it, a soft rustle echoed from above. The stairs were not empty. Mildred pressed herself into the shadow, breath held, heart in her throat. The door opened. A German officer's gaze scanned the room. She froze, every cell alert, then instinctively stepped back into darkness. A brief glance, and he moved on. Mildred had escaped by mere inches. Slipping through another exit, she melted into the night. Rain plastered her hair to her head, soaked her coat, but it concealed her tracks. Every droplet became an ally. Reaching a safe location, she allowed herself a momentary sigh of relief, but she knew this was only the start of a chain of missions that could each be her last. At the Allied base, the map sparked immediate action. It revealed plans for a German assault on a key railway station crucial for their supply lines. The Allies quickly adjusted their strategy, buying precious time and preventing what could have been a devastating blow. Mildred's risky operation had tipped the scales. Subsequent missions demanded even more cunning, delivering secret messages, meeting in abandoned warehouses, navigating shadowy alleyways where a single misstep could reveal her. She became an invisible agent of chaos against the enemy. Codes, invisible ink, flickering signals, tools of a deadly game in which a single mistake meant death. Night after night, Mildred prowled under rooftops, huddled in cellars, or slipped through narrow passages, listening to conversations through walls. The city itself became her labyrinth, each alley a potential trap, each flicker of light a possible danger. She felt the weight of solitude pressing down, fear gnawing at her resolve, but the knowledge that she saved lives kept her moving forward. She remembered her first encounter with a German counterintelligence officer. A misstep, a door left slightly ajar, nearly ended her career before it had begun. The memory still haunted her, but it also taught her vigilance, patience, and the art of anticipating the enemy's movements. One night, in a large, deserted square, she stumbled upon a half-hidden briefcase, papers fluttering from its slightly opened lid. It seemed abandoned, yet she knew better. Every coincidence was suspect in this city.
She carefully retrieved the contents, schematics, coded letters, and hints of a planned sabotage of a factory producing Allied munitions. Her pulse quickened as she realized the stakes. During another mission, a chase erupted. A German agent, whom she had not anticipated, appeared suddenly from the shadows. Rain-slicked streets turned into a maze of danger. She darted past crates and overturned barrels, leapt over puddles, and ducked into narrow alleyways, every heartbeat pounding in her ears. Her breath came in ragged gasps, her wet coat clinging to her body, but she never faltered. A narrow underground passage offered salvation, and she emerged blocks away, drenched but alive. Her work required constant improvisation. Encrypted messages had to be left in dead drops, often in the open yet invisible to the untrained eye. A simple folded map tucked into a newspaper, a glowing envelope hidden beneath a park bench. Every action calculated, every movement deliberate. Each night was a puzzle of shadows and light, fog and reflection, designed to confuse the enemy and preserve her anonymity. She also contended with fleeting moments of moral dilemmas. Civilians, unaware of her role, occasionally watched her with suspicion or curiosity. She had to navigate these interactions delicately, never revealing her true purpose, always maintaining the mask of ordinary. The city itself was a character, alive and unpredictable, and she moved through it like a ghost, unseen yet shaping events in ways invisible to most. There were nights when fatigue and fear collided, and she questioned her choices. She thought of family she might never see again, of friends who had fallen, of lives interrupted by war. Yet each doubt was tempered by the understanding that her actions had weight, that she was a fulcrum upon which the balance of countless lives rested. As the war neared its end, her missions became even more complex, involving multiple agents, simultaneous drops, and coded messages traveling across occupied territories. She witnessed the intricate dance of intelligence warfare, a realm where courage, cunning, and subtlety determined outcomes that armies alone could not dictate. When the war finally ended, Mildred walked away from espionage quietly. Her deeds remained largely unknown, a secret etched in shadows, yet they had shaped the course of history. Allies who knew the truth remembered, without her courage, the outcome might have been drastically different. Her story was one of countless unseen heroes, operating in the margins, whose actions determined victory. Decades later, the echo of her deeds persists, a testament to the power of one individual operating in the shadows. Mildred proved that even a single determined person could alter history, that bravery and cunning could triumph in silence, and that wars are fought not only on battlefields, but in alleys, in shadows, and in the hearts of those willing to risk everything for a cause greater than themselves.